Whew, it's getting to be a hot one already. I thought I could get out here early and beat the heat. But anyway, I had this, this tree that was laying over there across that little ravine, that little ditch. And I wanted to get that thing pulled out of there because I have some plans to build another storage area for boiler wood for my personal use. So I wanted to get that tree pulled out of there. Amanda and the little boss man are also gone to the farmer's market this morning. So I'm here. I don't have anyone else to run the Japa. I get the time to get familiar with this machine and see just what it can do. And that is why I have this log up there in its full length. And I know a lot of people, when I was running those other long logs before, they said, you know, just cut them down into more manageable size pieces. But this one's pretty straight. It should go in fairly well. I do have to get this end taken care of here. It's got a little nub on it right there. Otherwise, for the most part, I did clean off all the branches. Got everything nice and smooth. It should go through the Japa 365 Plus Pro just fine. There were two little parts at the top that I also trimmed off. We'll take care of those later on. But for the most part, there it is, one big long log. And just how long of a log is this? I am gonna guess it's probably, I'm gonna say 20 feet. 22. 22 feet, I'm guessing. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go 22 and a half feet because I believe that is 270 inches and 2 and 7 is 9. Yeah, 2 plus 7 is 9 and 9 is my favorite number. So I'm gonna guess 270 inches. Let's take a look just to make sure. All right, we have the tape up on it. And if we go down to the end here, where are we at? We are at, oh, dang it. Forgot the key. Everyone's always like, oh geez, it must be nice to get sponsored and have all that machinery come over and for you to use. Yeah, just another set of keys I got to keep track of. All right, got the keys ready to go. So that before was just a little joke, a little tribute to all those out there who always seem to find negative, something negative in anything and everything. You know, you can hand someone a $100 bill and they'll look at it and say, well, there's a crease down the middle, it's been folded. So one of the features on the Japa 365 Plus Pro is that you can move the conveyor left and right. So I don't want the wood going right down onto the pile. I kind of want it off to the side here. So I can lift this up and move it over right there. That looks good. So now my wood's gonna, actually, you know what? Yeah, that should all land now off the pile, so I won't have any debris or anything on the stacks. So just another cool little feature of the Japa. Right here is the bar. You just lift this up, and then you can change the angle of your conveyor left or right, and then it's got 5 adjustment slots. I went and got a few more logs, some smaller ones that I had laying over there. So I'm just gonna run through these smaller ones and keep adding to the pile down here. All right, so a nice little run finished up here. That first big long log, I probably should have cut it down into smaller sections just because the way it was, when it was laying up here, there was a couple nubs and it wasn't catching the roller. So yeah, just another one that I had to kind of force in, put a little elbow grease behind it, get it in. But once it was in, you could see how fast you can process a log with, after you make your cut, the round drops. If you send that through with the splitter and then advance the log in at the same time, you can really speed things up. And normally this comes with the auto split feature, where as soon as you raise the saw blade up after making your cut, it auto splits. It automatically sends the ram and splits the piece. I had that disabled, just because I knew that Amanda would be running it, and I just didn't want her to be uncomfortable with, every now and then a piece drops in there a little awkward, and you got to really pay attention to stop the auto split. So I had Bob Nelson at Metza Machines disable that. But yeah, normally it's just a one handle operation. You pull this down, it makes the cut. As soon as you raise the saw blade back up to the very top, the ram would automatically engage and split, and then you advance the log in as that's taking place. So it's all working together. But like I said, I had that disabled. But running it with two hands, as soon as you can send the ram, start the split, bring the log in, if it's a log that catches the belt and the roller. I don't know what it is. I'm just having bad luck with some of these logs. They just don't sit quite right to where enough of the belt is gripping the log, but whatever. They're all split. The pile is down there, right next to the stack. It's not on the stack, which is good. So moving that conveyor over, huge benefit here. I didn't have to move the whole machine. I could just sway the conveyor out. That worked out great. And now, when Amanda and little boss man come back from the farmer's market, they will have a nice little pile of wood to stack. Actually, I'll probably stack it right now.